The Creeping Terror, another made-for-TV movie. And you will see why. This one is from 1964. It's kind of a blob ripoff. You know, the alien shows up from space to eat people in a little town in America. This was produced and directed by A.J. Nelson, or if he's going by his pro wrestling name, Vic Savage. The reason for the name change is because he's not only the director, but the star in the movie as well. Fun fact, he's also from good old Bridgeport, CT, not far from me. Another interesting fact is this movie was shot at Spahn Ranch, and I think we all know who lived there a couple of years later. The movie begins with opening credits and a headache of a background. Then we see a car with two kids, or maybe adults, I'm not sure, driving down a dark and lonely road at night. These two have just been married and are on their way home from their honeymoon. This is Martin Gordon, played by our director, Vic Savage, and Brett Gordon, played by Shannon O'Neill. And he's a cop for the town he lives in, Angel County, California. We meet two other cops, Sheriff Ben, played by Burt Holland, and Barney, aka Norman Boone, played by Brandon Boone. They get a call that a spaceship crashed near them last night, so they go to check it out. Stock footage in reverse! So right away we see our alien. Apparently the story is the first alien costume was stolen, so the cast and crew had to split the cost to have a new one made. And holy shit, they must not have had a lot of money left. So Martin and Brett bump into Ben, and he takes them along for the ride to the crash, which looks a lot like the crash from the Night of the Blood Beast. I wonder if this is the other side of the rocket from that movie. She looks mega confused, or she's thinking really hard.
You could be right, honey.
So we're 8 minutes into this movie, and it's already been about maybe 2 lines from the actual characters. This movie is probably about 90% narration. Sheriff Ben goes into the ship to check out what might be inside there, and he gets eaten. So the other two just walk away. They call for backup and the army comes, which is really strange that the army responds quicker than the other deputies. This is a special unit under the command of Colonel James Caldwell, played by John Casario. They find another alien is aboard the ship, so the colonel locks down the area and sets up shop at the police station. Not like the sheriff's going to be using it anytime soon anyways. He puts Martin in control of the police force, and he has them tell everyone else that the sheriff died in the crash. You know, stereotypical stuff. As the ship came crashing down, the sheriff was walking by, and boom! Looks like the alien is a peeping Tom while on his rampage across the town, killing people. That dude books and doesn't care that his girlfriend got eaten. The sound effects here are also awful, to say the least. Back at the crash, a Dr. Branford, played by William Thorby, is the leading authority on what this alien is. He tells Martin his plan to chat with the alien to help further human advancement from the alien technology, from this thing. And during their talk, someone forgot to shut off the spaceship sound effects.
To consider this situation a magnificent opportunity for mankind.
We get to another scene where Martin apparently is sneaking back into his house and... yeah. Not sure what this scene is about. Filler? Filler. Filler. Filler about why Barney is single, and no one cares. This feels more like a you should wait for marriage before having sex children kind of video.
Don't have sex, because you will get pregnant and die.
I don't blame Barney for leaving. Anyway, more people get eaten. And more people get eaten. Finally, someone calls in the missing people, and Barney goes to investigate. And then more people get killed. These cops suck. Hold on, this guy's gonna try to fight it with a guitar. Should have had a Jackson V, man. After who knows how long, Barney and Martin find the remains of some of the victims. The two cops get back to the doctor and the colonel, and they decide to find this renegade alien. And then more people die. Well, as soon as it gets there.
Stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
I have no idea why these guys are fighting. Maybe they should try and get out of here before they... forget it. This movie is so strange. So 12 minutes later, we find Martin, balls deep in his wife again. No wonder everybody's dying. These cops absolutely suck. And then more people get killed.
This is outrageous!
After the beast the cars, the army finally finds it. Finally! Cause Lemmy only knows what the cops are up to now, but unfortunately they get eaten too. So the colonel steps up and tries one of his grenades on the monster, which seems to work. He kills this one. But then the doctor rushes back to the ship to the other one. Martin and Brett follow. When the doctor gets there, the ship explodes, randomly for some reason. And the other monster is able to escape. Right before the doctor gets eaten, Martin rams the beast with his car. The doctor tells Martin to escape inside the ship, or what's left of it, I guess, and stop the transmission to be sent out, because apparently these two creeping terrors were sent here to observe humans. Unfortunately, Martin absolutely sucks and is unable to stop the transmission. He heads back out and tells the doctor that he absolutely sucks, and then the doctor dies. The end. Well, what can I say about this one? It sucked. The script had potential, but the acting is kind of terrible, but you can't even tell the acting is terrible because it's all narrated.
Local papers, the news that Ben and Jeff had taken off on a fishing trip to British Columbia.
I think there's a total of like 6 lines in this entire movie. And unfortunately, let's be honest, the monster design is complete garbage. I get it. The first one got stolen, and this is what they had to go with, but holy hell, man. I am curious to know what the original one may have looked like, though. I'm not sure that would have even saved this movie.